Hi everyone, it's Silver here with another video. Today I finally got my new tripod, so I'm very excited. So today this is just going to be a work in progress video of my diamond painting that I've been currently working on over the past few days. So yeah, so I'm just gonna talk with you guys and do a bit of diamond painting, and we'll see how we go. So at the moment I'm working on a painting which is from Huacan, official store on AliExpress. It's a 25 by 60 full round drill painting. With roses and things like that in the design. And so far it's coming out really nicely. So yeah, so soon I'll be doing a full reveal, hopefully over the next few days, depending on how long it takes for me to finish this painting, as I'll be going away for a holiday, hopefully soon, just for the weekend with my family, going to my shack, so that will be really fun. So, yeah. So, let's see what colour we're up to. Okay, the percentage sign. Let's get rid of that diamond. Put it in the bags. So we're doing number 34, which is 3862. Is that what that says? Yes, 3862. It's really hard to tell with the camera. So pour a few of those in there. Get my pen. And place the drill down. Okay, so I'll just bring you guys a little bit further so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So I've been doing diamond painting now for a couple of months now. I started diamond painting back in June, around June or May, when I first ordered my diamond paintings. I originally went through eBay because I thought it would be cheaper, and I wanted to see what it would be like. And then eventually I started buying my diamond paintings from other sellers, like Huacan from AliExpress. I'm also planning on getting some more paintings also from Evermoment, as I've heard really good reviews from that store, in particular in regards to like their packaging, their delivery and shipping, all those kinds of things. And I wanted to try them out myself to see if I'll enjoy their paintings as well, like everyone else has. So I thought, oh, this would be a good idea to, to do. And so I've just been doing these diamond paintings, and so far I've done about six diamond paintings. And I recently just got more diamond paintings as well in the mail, which were from eBay, and they arrived yesterday, which I'll do hopefully an unboxing for you guys hopefully soon. So instead I've just been working on this painting instead for the last 3 days. So this painting I ordered it from AliExpress. So I ordered this on, I think it was July the 14th, I believe. I think I ordered it on the 14th of July, and it arrived on Monday the 23rd of July. So yeah, so only about 2 weeks of shipping, which was really good. Really fast shipping actually, though. I did go with express shipping mainly because the free shipping didn't offer any tracking, so I decided to go with the EMS shipping so that I can have the tracking, so I can keep track of my paintings. So I didn't mind paying the extra $20 or whatever it was for my paintings. So I ordered this painting, and I also ordered another painting, which is a 50 by 40, and it's of the Eiffel Tower in Paris with some really nice floral scenery and background and stuff in the picture, and it looks really gorgeous, and I can't wait till that one gets done and is completed. It's also my first square painting that I've ordered from Huacan. So it'll be very interesting to see how the square paintings look once they're completed. So that bit's done for that symbol. So we'll cover that back over. Oh, it's now raining outside. Yeah, so I live in Australia, and at the moment it's winter over here where we are, and where I live in Tasmania, we get a lot of rain and wind. It also snows a lot, and a few months ago we had a really severe flood where our city was actually flooded within literally 24 hours, and people had to be like evacuated from their homes because of the flooding. And there was severe damage everywhere with the flooding, with debris everywhere. We had cars being washed away into the river and into the oceans and all that kind of stuff, and it was really, really scary. A lot of people were without power for like 3 days, and a lot of the emergency services, it took days for them to get everyone's power back on. It was really, really scary as well because the winds were very, very high and it was very severe. Luckily, no one was really injured. Everyone survived, which is really good. Not many people drowned or anything like that, which is really good. But yeah, so where I live in Australia, we get a lot of severe floods and winds. Not as much like hurricanes or anything like that. We get more like hurricanes further up north, I think, like in Queensland and over there. But down here where I live in Tasmania, we don't get as severe hurricanes as they do further up north. So yeah, so it's currently winter here in Tasmania, and the weather has been really, really awful, and I've been getting over my cold, and it's not been fun because I've been sick with a cold for the past week, and I've just been getting over my chesty cough and hopefully been getting better. I've been keeping inside and staying warm. I've been drinking plenty of fluids and just been staying home out of the awful weather. But this weekend I'll be going away with my family, which will be good, and spending time, you know, with my mum and my stepfather and my partner as well, and our 2-year-old nephew. He'll be coming with us as well, and we're going to go get some wood, because I go wood carting with my family on the weekends, and we go up to our shack, which is in the bushland, and we get firewood, and we own 56 acres of land, and there's no phone reception, there's no Wi-Fi, no internet. It's just a shack on land with a few sheep and a few chickens, and that's all it is. But it's really nice to go up there every now and then with my family, you know, see the sheep and the chickens and help out on the farmland, which is really good. So hopefully the weather is going to be okay over the weekend. So hopefully everything's going to be okay while we go up there. So that should be really good. So I also have a Facebook page as well, if you guys are interested and would like to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description box below, so you guys can check it out if you like. And I have other things on there as well. I've got photos of my diamond paintings that I've done, and it's mostly a Facebook page in regards to vlogging, like vlogs and updates that I do daily. I put up a post every day of what I've been doing and like all the things I do during the week. But I need to increase my following, as unfortunately I've only about a few followers on my page at the moment. So if you guys can follow me and help me out, that would be great. So then I can get more viewers, hopefully, on my page. I've also got Instagram as well. If you guys would like to also follow me on Instagram. Or just if you just want to talk or chat, you can also send me a message if you like. I also write pen pal letters to people as well on social media, and all the people who I write to all over the world. So if you guys want to be my pen pal, you can message me on social media, on Instagram or on my Facebook page, and we can be pen pals if you like. But at the moment I don't have a postal box. I've only got a regular postal address at the moment, but I do plan on getting a postal box hopefully in the next 6 months, because hopefully I'll be moving house with my partner into a bigger house. So at the moment I'm only living in a small 1-bedroom unit, or an apartment, or whatever you would like to call it. It's kind of like a granny flat, basically. it's got it's just an old building. I've lived here for like 6 years now. In a tiny little suburb that's overlooking the views of the ocean and all that kind of stuff. It's really beautiful here. But my unit that I live in at the moment, it's too small for more than one person to live in. So it's better to get a bigger house because eventually my partner and we plan to hopefully at some point like start a family or hopefully get engaged and all those kinds of things. And we want to hopefully settle down at some point and move into a bigger house. We are also in the process of hopefully buying a house of our own. But at the moment, we're focusing on saving our money for our deposit. So we won't be able to get a house until probably another year or so. It just depends on our financial situation, and it depends also on our income as well. So that's also a work in progress. So at the time being, we're just living in our own separate houses at the moment until we are able to hopefully buy a house and move in to the house hopefully in the next 2 years or so. So that's the plan at the moment, to hopefully buy a house and get hopefully a 3-bedroom house. It would be really nice if we've got a 3-bedroom house, but for the time being, it would be good to have just a place we can both live at the moment, and then hopefully we can then get a bigger house and hopefully start a family and all those kinds of things, which would be really good. So yeah. So a lot of people ask me, they always say, oh, but how old are you and stuff. It's like, oh, well, the truth is I'm actually 25. People don't think I'm 25. They think I'm like 16 because of the way I look. But that's because I have autism. I'm on the autism spectrum and I have Asperger's. And part of that condition, it makes your body look younger than what it really is, which is kind of a bonus. I've always been very open about my condition. I've not really been real quiet about it. I've always told people about how I've felt in regards to my diagnosis. I was diagnosed when I was 17, so just fixing this up. So I'm very open with people about my autism and how it affects me on a regular daily basis. Like I've said in a previous video that I did a few weeks ago, like having autism, it's not really something you can control. It's something you're born with. It's something that makes you who you are. It's not something that can be cured. So it's just part of who I am. But I don't let my disability control my life. I don't let it stop me from being a better person. But it has helped me to gain my own independence. If I for instance, if I never got diagnosed with my condition, I probably wouldn't be living in the situation that I'm in right now. I probably would never have had the upbringing that I did. I probably never would have got to meet a lot of people in my life, especially my best friend. If I never had this disability, I probably never would have even met my friends. So there's a lot of people who I've met through my condition, if that makes sense. Because there's a lot of people who I used to be friends with who I'm no longer friends with anymore because of my autism. But that's their loss. I'm not really fussed if people want to be my friend or not, but I'm just glad that I can be myself around my best friend without having to be something that I'm not. So I'm very happy that my best friends are not very judging when it comes to my autism, because my friend that I'm friends with, who's also one of my pen pals, she has her autism as well. So that's something we have in common, and we like to talk about things in regards to our autism and all the different obstacles that we've had to overcome and things like that. So having autism has helped me to connect with many different people all over the world, regardless if it would be through my pen pals or if it would be through Lolita fashion or cosplay or gaming or anything like that. I've just been able to just be myself, regardless if I had my autism or not. So that's probably, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. But yeah. So I'm 25 years old and I live in Australia and I have autism. So if you guys like to ask me some questions, you can leave some comments in the comments below, and I can do a Q&A kind of thing for another video if you like. If that's something that interests you, I can do that. There's some other things about me if you guys like to know. My favorite color is blue. I love the color blue. I'm not really sure why, but I think it's to do with my childhood. When I was younger, I always loved the color blue, and at one point I think my favorite color used to be like a yellow color, and I also love pink and purple as well. Like, I've always loved all these different colors. And I think one day I was in primary school and we were learning about colors, and I saw this color and I was like, oh, that looks so pretty. And then I found out the color was blue, and I was like, oh my God, I love that color. I want that color. And blue has been my favorite color ever since. I have blue bedding. I have blue things that I wear. I also own like blue Lolita dresses as well. When I used to be part of the fashion, I used to have a lot of blue colors in my dresses, in like the prints and everything, because it's just a beautiful color. And eventually I left the fashion. I still have my my dresses and everything else, because they were a lot of money and I don't really want to get rid of them. So but I've always loved the color blue. It's just a really calming color. It's just every time I look at the color, it makes me just feel really calm. It's the same with the water. Like, I always love being out in the water. Like, I love swimming, but I don't really like going to the beach. Like, I can go swimming anywhere, but I would never really swim at a beach because I've got this fear of like deep, dark water. I think it's because mainly when I was younger, I went on a camp one day and I used to get picked on a lot, and the other children in my class, they would always try to push me into the water that was really deep and dark and I could not see the bottom. And I've always had a fear of being in deep water where I can't see the bottom. Same with the swimming pool. Like, if I go to the pool, I can always go in like a diving pool and things like that. That's fine. But if I can't see the bottom, I will not jump in that water. So, yeah, I only stick to the water where I can touch the bottom. So, yeah. I'll just be right back. I'm just going to quickly grab my water. Okay. I'm back. Thanks for waiting, guys. Right. Now I've got some nice water in my Mickey Mouse drink bottle. As some of you don't know, I'm a huge Disney fan. So I love Disney. I've always had a love for Disney ever since I was little. My very first Disney film I ever watched when I was little was, I think it was The Little Mermaid. And I just loved The Little Mermaid. It's one of my favourite movies from Disney. I also love Beauty and the Beast as well. And I used to love watching all the Disney films when I was younger and pretending to be a princess and all those kinds of things. But I've always loved Disney. I'm yet to go to Disneyland. I do want to go to Disneyland one day when I have more money and save lots of money so I can go to Disneyland and go to all the different theme parks. It's been one of my dreams to go to Disneyland, but it's so expensive. And because I'm in Australia, you can't really get an annual pass that Disneyland offers, like all the places that Disneyland offer. Like, especially at Walt Disney World, they have their own annual pass as well for their theme parks. But the one over at California Adventure, which is DCA, theirs is very different. But the annual passes are only for people who live in the US. So unfortunately, I can't get an annual pass because I live in Australia. which I think is really shit, because there are a lot of people in Australia who are members of the Facebook group that I'm a part of who love Disney as much as I do. And we've been wishing for Disney to make their own Disneyland down here in Australia, so then we can get an annual pass as well. So then we can go to Disney whenever we like it. So instead of having to fly all the way over to California, or Florida, and just, you know, go to Disney. So yeah, I would like to go to Disneyland one day. It's one of my dreams, that I'd really want to do. So my wax has dried in my pen, so I'm just changing out my glue wax stuff. Yep, okay. And the pen's ready to go. If you guys can see that. Yeah. Sorry, the camera's kind of not focusing properly. Yeah. So it's my dream to go to Disneyland. My favorite Disney films would have to be The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, 101 Dalmatians, and Pocahontas, I think. Those are the main films that I really enjoyed. I haven't seen the new Incredibles movie yet, but I might be going to see that hopefully sometime soon. Depends on how long it's in the cinema for. But I do want to go see the new Incredibles 2, because I've already seen the first movie and that was pretty good, so it'll be good to see the new one as well at some point. Okay, I've pretty much got nearly all of those. So I'm not like everyone else who does all theirs in little square sections and stuff. I like to do mine all in the one colour. So I do all the one colour in every single section, and then I work my way through the colours. I don't just go and be like, get just one square, like a tiny square on the grid, and change colours every few lines. No, I just do the one colour and do the whole section before I change the section. So that's what I do, because I just find that easier for me to do that, because that way it's quicker, I think, for me to just do the one colour. So all this section here, hang on, I'll just move my camera. Oops. Sorry about that. Oh, trying to fix it. Okay, you can't really see it that well, but over this section here, that's actually like 3 different colors. But when I first started this painting, I started down the bottom corner here, and then I eventually worked my way all the way across to the other end of the canvas. So that's what I've been doing with all of my colors in the painting. I've just been doing a section at a time, covering it over, doing the next section where the protective backing is, and I've just done it that way. So I've just found that easier to do these paintings. You don't have to do it that way if you don't want to. It's personal preference. So I just do it this way because I find it easier than to do it the other way. So that's what I do. Right. Now for the next section. Just gonna move you guys so you can see. Oh, 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 you're gonna, oh, my tripod's being a bit funny. There we go. Okay, now you guys can see. Okay, so now I'm doing the next section. So I like to keep the protective backing on my canvases, that way it can protect it from the dust. Especially with the ones with the clear protective covering, it's more easier to keep the dust out. But on this canvas, it's got the company printed backing, so these ones won't have the protective stuff on them when I put them in storage. But I plan to frame this one hopefully soon, so I might be doing a framing video as well for you guys, because I haven't done a framing video yet. And this one I do want to hopefully hang up in my house. When my partner and I get our house, I want to hang it up in our home. So just gonna move you back over here so you guys can see. So I'm working on this section here. Oh, we've been doing this for 37 minutes. This is a very long video. But that's okay. We got all the time in the world. So these diamonds that I've been working on, they were a little bit oily. That's why they're not really doing what I want them to. I had to deal with oily drills, which was not fun. And they were sticking. Like, I noticed that the baggie that they were in, the little resealable bag, it had all this like residue on the inside of the bag, and it didn't really smell, which was very weird. Like, it didn't have that oily, chemically smell in the bag like most diamonds have. Like, it didn't really smell, so I thought that was a bit odd. But yeah, there were oily drills and they were clumping together. It was just a mess, and it was like really clumping, and I had to use like my these are just little nail kind of wipes you use in your nail stuff when you do like your gels or your shellac or whatever on your nails. I just used that to clean up the diamonds, and it worked pretty well for what I needed to do. Some people use dryer sheets and trim them and put them inside the bags of the diamonds to stop them from having the static cling, and to get rid of the oily residue inside the bags. So yeah, but I just used my nail sheet things instead, which did its job, so did the same job. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. For excuse me. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm gonna end the video here, because otherwise it's gonna drag on too long, and yep. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more upcoming videos, so you can be part of my notification squad. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and enjoying your day and the lovely weather. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.